Hey, so now that it's kind of stopped raining, I was gonna kind of go over the outside of this here trailer because there's some modifications I'm gonna make to this trailer for our long journey. And then there's the reason we got this trailer. One thing, I'm gonna flip her around. So on the front of the trailer, it's a Cherokee Wolf Pup 16 BHS, which is bunkhouse, and it's the adventure package. So it's the outdoor package, which has, on the front there was one battery, one propane tank. I'll get back to that box in a minute. Part of the deal with the outdoor package is it comes with the 15-inch tires and rims instead of 14-inch. Instead of the 3,500 pound axle, it has a 5,000 pound axle, which has leaf springs, and we like the leaf springs. I figure it's going to be bumpy and stuff. And it comes with a few things like a solar panel up top. It came with this little outdoor. There was a fridge in there, as you saw before. We took it out. It was not a 12-volt fridge. And then there's this rack in the back. I got a box on there. This rack is normally folded up, and that spare tire is mounted on that bracket you see sticking down. So I don't see that I'll ever have that rack up. So I don't like this because, there's a lot of movement there. I'm gonna drill right here. I'm gonna take this one up into here and then run this one through here. On the other side, it doesn't have this hole, so I'm gonna drill another hole. I wanna get this part of this bracket basically more on top of the bumper. I don't like it all hanging out, but I want to leave enough room for the tire back there. So I think I have about 3 inches. We'll see. I might actually build a rack up top and put the tires up there. This one came with there's the solar panel I had. Now that it's done raining, I'm going to put it up here. This came with one 50-watt solar panel. This one is filthy up here. Whoa, wow. I added 100 already. And then I'm going to take, instead of pulling this up, because I'd have to rip all this out and it would expose the holes or whatever. I got room. I got lots of room. I got to spray this off and clean it before I add these solar panels. I got lots of room right here put another solar panel. I just got to run it into that box I made. And then I do have room back there for a rack for the tires if I decide to go that route, which I may. Anyways, those are some things I'm gonna do because I think I'll always have this. But also having this box back here, it's somewhat, the lights are right there, so if you're back behind here, you can't really see it. So inside this box, I'll have an extra tank. I have another extra tank that we have over on the side. I have these tail lights. So I was just gonna put these tail lights here on the rack. That way, if they ever get rid of this thing and the future owner, they'll just stay on there. You can flip the rack back up if you want. Anytime you put the rack down, you'll have tail lights wired in. So, and brake lights. With that being said, I'm gonna do that. And then on the front, I've already added a box. There was one battery that was in that little box over there and one propane tank that was exposed. I, of course, upgraded that battery. The battery that came in that box is now in the tow vehicle, the Tahoe, and I had upgraded it to a 100 amp hour AGM battery from Renogy, and I have since got another one, so I'll case that off a little bit. There's one AGM battery in my tank tied to another 100 amp hour AGM battery, so I got 12 volts 200 amp hours now, which is a fairly decent capacity for what we need. But the 150 watts worth of solar panels, while it prevents the batteries, and I put that in there because we may unhook from this. Like, I know that we're trying to boondock a lot. I'll never unhook on the side of the road or in public BLM land or anything like that. But if we're at I know in Valdez, we're going to be at a RV park or something. And I may unhook from this and drive off and go sightseeing or something. But, you know, we could also use this when we're here in Texas. We go to the state parks and things like that. I want my $400 worth of batteries in my propane tank, which those are about 70 bucks if you buy one filled. I want them to be locked up in there because I don't trust nobody. So these are some of the modifications I made on the outside. And then the reason for the trailer, you know, like I said, with the springs and the outdoor package and the high ground clearance. I mean, it's got high ground clearance. It's a lot. It's a lot of ground clearance. It's awesome. Those are the reasons I got that. These are some modifications I'm going to make. Extra batteries, extra solar panels, because we're going to be unplugged a lot. Now, granted, I got a 7-pin connector on the back of the tow vehicle, so while I'm driving down the road, it'll charge also. So while we're driving, regardless of how much we deplete the battery overnight, when we hook up and drive off the next day, the sun will charge. They'll be full capacity again. And like the only thing in the trailer that we're going to be using on the 12-volt system, the refrigerator is 12 volts, so that'll be running all the time. So we have to have enough solar panel recharge to offset the amperage pull of the refrigerator. The water pump is 12 volt, the water heater is gas, and the heater inside the thing is gas with a 12 volt fan. So, you know, unplugged on the side of the road running 12 volt power, we'll be able to take hot showers, we'll be able to cook on the stove. We just can't use the microwave, we can't use the air conditioner. Who needs an air conditioner in Alaska? And we can't watch TV. And like I've already said, I'm not going there to watch TV. I doubt we'll watch TV ever. Plus, I got a DVD player in the Tahoe, so if we want to watch a movie, we can go kick it in the Tahoe theater style. What? Anyways, with all that being said, that is the plan. That's what we're doing. And I got this thumb drive because I'm big on music. This thumb drive has, I don't know, like 8,000 songs on it or something. AC/DC, Pink Floyd, Metallica, Leonard Skinner, Merle Haggard, Depeche Mode. The list goes on. So we got music, and the trailer has a USB port in its radio. So music is taken care of. These things are important. I think I've gotten off track here. I may have to redo this one. I'm gonna secure that back rack, and I'm gonna put that other solar panel up top. I can probably do a video showing how to hook up solar panels. It's not that hard, but I'm not gonna. Bye.